My series Mathematics for Senior Secondary School. In the previous video we discussed about addition and subtraction on number base. So in this video we'll be discussing multiplication on number base. So question number 1 is to remind us of our elementary school multiplication. So solution. So when you have 5, 3, 2, 1 multiplied by 25. So how do we multiply it? Very simple. We say 5 times 1, 5, 5 times 2, 10. Since we are working with base 10, you divide by that 10, which will give you 1 remainder 0. So you write the remainder, you carry this one to the next place value. You now have 5 times 3, 15 plus 1 that will carry to this place, making 16. So you say 16 divide by the place value, the number base, which is 10. So it gives us 1 remainder 6. So you write the 6 down and carry this one to the next place value. So you have 5 times 5, 25. You add 1 to it, making 26. You now say 26. What is the number base? Base 10. So you divide it, you have 2 remainder 6. You write the 6 and move 2 to the next place value, which we don't have any place value here than 0. So you write the 2 here. Then we go to the next place value here, which is 2. We have multiplied with 5, now we multiply with 2. 2 times 1, 2. So we write it, we indent it by 1 decimal point. So now 2. 2 times 2, 4. 4 is less than 10, so we write 4 directly. 2 times 3, we have 6. 6 is less than 10, so we write it directly. So we have 2 times 5, we have to be 10. So now say 10 divided by 10, we have 1 remainder 0. So we write the remainder 0 and take 1 to the next place value, which we still have nothing other than 0. So write it here, then we add it together. Remember, when we're adding together, we write 5 down. Then here we have what? Here we have 2. When we add it here, when we add it, we have 10. You say 10, you divide it by the number base 10, which will give you 1 remainder 0. So you write the remainder. You take 1 to the next place value, which becomes what? 6 plus 6, 12 plus 1, 13. So you have 13 divided by the number base, which is 10. It gives you 1 remainder 3. So I write 3. I take 1 to the next place value. I have 2 plus 0, 2 plus 1, 3. So 1 here is the only one standing. So we have it to be this. So this same procedure I have used in multiplying this, or reminding us about how we used to solve it in elementary school, is the same approach we will use when we are solving at base 5, base 2, base 3, base 8, base 12, base 16. So let's pick example number 2. Number 2. So I have 48 base 5 multiplied by 15 base 5. Very simple. So I have 48 times 15. Oh, this is not possible. This is a blunder. So this question is a blunder. Is a blunder. So let's take 43 base 5 multiplied by 13 base 5. So we have 43 base 5 multiplied by 13 base 5. So base 5, base 5. None of these digits here should be bigger than the base. So 8 is bigger than the base and 5 is equal to the base, which is not possible. So we have multiplication. So that is why I had to change this question. So we now say 9, 3 times 3, we have 9. We divide it by 5. 9 divided by 5, I have 1 remainder 4. So you write the remainder 4. and carry 1 to the next place value. 3 times 4, 12, plus 1, 13. So you have 13. You divide it by the base, which you have 2, remainder 3. So you write the 3 and take this 2 to the next place value, which we have nothing other than 0. Then we now move to the next place value to multiply. So I will use this to multiply 1 times 3. I have 3. I will dent it by 1 place value. So 1 times 3, 3. I'll write the 3 under tens. Then I'll have 1 times 4. I have 4. So I'll add it together. Remember our addition is in base 5. So 4. So when I add this and this together, I get 6. 6 divided by the base, I have 1, remainder 1. So I'll write this one. Then I'll take 1 to this side. Taking this one to this side, so I have 2 plus 4, 6 plus 1, 7. So I have 7 divided by the base, which is 5. It gives me 1, remainder 2. So I write the remainder and take this one to the next place value. It's nothing then, so I have it this 5. So I'll pick question number 5. So question number 3, take as play question. Question number 4, take as play question. So question number 5, I have 0.01 base 2 multiplied by 10 base 2. So I have it to be 0.01 times base 2 base 2. So how do I solve this? I still solve it using the same approach we used. So 0 times this is 0, 0 times this is 0, 0 times this is 0. So I have 1 times this is 1. I will dent it by 1. So 1 times 0 is 0, 1 times 0, 1 times 1, 1. So I will sum it together. Summing it together, so I have 0, 1 is 0, 0, 1. Any problem with this? No problem. So you ask yourself, how many decimal points are together in this digit and in this digit? In this digit we have 2 decimal points, and in this digit we have a 0 decimal point. So 2 decimal point plus 0 decimal point will give me 2 decimal points. So I will now count first decimal, second decimal, so it's going to be here. So it implies 1001 base 2. So it means. So thank you for watching. Take question 3 and 4 as play question. Thank you.